Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry I haven't posted a video in a little while. Got tied up with work and I actually had to do a few things to make work a little bit better, and I need to do even more, so that's why I'm going to do this while I'm in the middle of getting my work stuff done, just for kind of fun, because I like to do it. So anyways, if you recall, the motherboard I was using was the Asus Z68 Maximus 4 Extreme version. I need the extra couple cores, so I had to go with an X58 board. So I ended up picking this one up off of one of the online retailers for a very good price. I was quite shocked that the price had dropped that much. I assume it's because the new Intel chipsets are coming out. Which is fine with me. I'm not really concerned about that. But anyway, so this is the board as I keep showing it to you. I picked this one up, the G1 Assassin. This is my first time Gigabyte experience, so I'm going to see how this all turns out. But in any event, what have I got going on here is I had a 980X actually that I was wanting to use for the longest time. I had used it and then I switched to Z68, so I had to get that 2600K, or I did get the 2600K. So now I'm down to I'm back to the 980X because it's a 6-core processor, which is what I need it for actually. The 2600K is a great processor. I need this for its functionality. And the other thing that I'm going to be looking forward to is this Corsair Dominator this is actually is 2250 megahertz memory. The what do you call that stuff? Not the code. The version is CMG-TX2, and I've got 6 gigs of that. I wish I had more of this. I just can't buy it anymore. I bought this when it came out, and this stuff, I kid you not, was $250 a stick. Not for the set, a stick. So each one of these sticks is cherry picked to death, and you know, this is $800 worth of memory, to be honest, and I can't buy it anymore. Like I would love to get another 6 sticks to put inside here so I could do my my work a little better, but I'm going to see if I can live with the 6 sticks as it is. If I can't, then I'm going to have to try and sell these and do something else with it. But anyways, guess that's kind of a benefit of this is a work life and play computer. It's not just a work computer or a play computer. So anyway, curious about this board too. Heard a lot of good things about it. Very surprised that the price dropped so much, and I do believe, as I said, that this is because of the new Intel, I think it's X79 is what it's called, is likely going to launch soon. So we're going to go with that theory anyway. And the other thing I'm doing is my little trick with my Tunic 4. I got it all squashed out here right now for installation on the that 980X, and I'm about to do that. And the reason I wanted to show you this actually is because somebody asked me if I could get a bit more detailed into how I do it and how I make it work. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully it helps anybody who's ever going to use this stuff. The way I install it, which again, just to reiterate, is essentially just you know, beef up around the thermal paste, however thick you like your thermal paste. I gauge this to be about 0.3 of a millimeter, based on just a piece of cardboard on all 4 sides, the parchment paper, the tape, and then when I touch that, that's just flat and smooth, which is exactly what you want with thermal paste. And like I said, this stuff is pretty darn thick. The way the company asks you to apply it or instructs you to apply it is not something that's worked for me, and I don't want to go down that road because it didn't work out for me when I did it in the first place. And I'm not saying that that's their fault. It could likely be the user, which sometimes is usually myself, unfortunately. The other thing is that because we have an 1155 socket, or the 2600K socket heat killer, I had to get the 1366 socket, so I got the acetyl nickel one, acetyl nickel copper. I guess it's acetyl nickel on the front and copper in the back. Either which way, Heat Killer is a premium product. Really like their stuff. So got that ready to install. And I got the back plate, obviously, that you have to get because, and yeah, you know, I have a bit of a beef with these. just include the back plate. Like, come on, I know you want us to buy another piece of, you know, manufactured equipment from you, but up the price, the 10 bucks or 15 bucks, and include it in the box. You need the back plate. You have to have the back plate. Why sell it separately? Well, we know why, because you want to gouge people. But all you're doing is paying the shipping companies extra and everybody else, and not the user. You know you need it. Put it in the box. That's my rant to, who is this, the company again? Let's just make sure we're clear on this. This is the www.watercool.de. I'm sure made in Germany company. The heat killer. This is the 3.0. I mean, don't be stupid. Sorry, but that's all I had to say about that. I'm not going to rant anymore about that. They probably won't fix it because they're in trouble right now anyways with the whole European crap, but I'll leave that alone for another conversation. So anyways, I'm going to install this as best as I can right now. I need to leave my computer up and running for another hour and a half, so I'm going to do probably a couple of takes, and if I can merge the videos together so you don't have to, you know, watch part one and then part two of two and that kind of business. But if I can't, that's unfortunately going to be the reality. So anyways, let's see how this all works out. I'm really curious to see the temps. If you've watched any of the previous videos, I'm getting anywhere from 30 to 35 on the CPU, and that's with the 2600K that's completely unclocked or not overclocked. So, you know, we'll see how that all turns out. It's the same heat killer, it's just the other one that's in the rig right now is a pure heat killer 3.0 full nickel block. So really there shouldn't be much of a difference. The only thing I will say is that because this is the G1 Assassin, could not find the water block for the motherboard, and I don't think I really need it, to be honest. I know X58, the ICH 10R South or North Bridge, gets a little hot, but apparently this isn't so bad, so we're going to give it a whirl. Like I said, either which way I couldn't find a motherboard water block to go with it anyway, so such is life. I actually do have, though, interestingly enough, a MIPS water block for this RAM, but as most people know, you know, the RAM water block is really just eye candy. It doesn't really do much in the way of cooling. It's just one of those things. So I'm not going to install it right away. I'm going to see what I kind of get out of this board in the first place with performance information. And you know, when I'm tinkering around with the water cooling next time around, maybe I'll put the MIPS water block on the RAM. But not so sure I'm really going to do that. I really would only do it because I already have the MIPS water block. I didn't purchase it for the specific purpose. I've had it for a little while, used it once, and you know, maybe I'll use it again, but I'll see. So anyway, just realized I got to pop this one in now that I've shown it to you guys. That's going to be the anyways.